If you're wondering if a guy likes you, or if he just wants sex, here are 11 signs to look out for. 1. He only sees you on his terms. He's the one calling the shots and choosing when you see each other. He only calls you when he's got nothing else to do, or when he's been drinking or feeling down. If he really liked you, he'd make time to see you on your terms too. You wouldn't just feel like a convenient option. 2. He only calls you at night. You might notice that you only really hear from him in the evenings. This is probably because he only wants to see you to hook up, and isn't really interested in pursuing anything else with you. If he was serious about you, he would arrange to see you during the day, and make you feel like part of his life, not just part of his nights. 3. He never hangs out with you during the day. If he avoids seeing you in the daytime, he's most likely not looking for anything serious. Or, he might just be embarrassed to be seen with you. Whatever the reason, he's definitely trying to avoid any level of commitment. If he really liked you, he would be excited to spend time with you during the day, rather than only seeing you at night. 4. He doesn't include you in his life. He makes no effort, or has no interest, in having you meet his family or friends, or vice versa is a good sign he's only interested in the short term, and not the long term. Or, he might be trying very hard to keep you distant from what he gets up to outside of seeing you. If he liked you, he would make an effort to introduce you to his family and friends, and would want you to feel included in his life. 5. He constantly compliments you on your looks. His compliments about you are only based on your appearance. He constantly tells you how sexy you look. He doesn't see the value in your personality or in anything beyond how physically attractive you are. This is a sign he only wants to sleep with you rather than pursue anything deeper. If he liked you, he'd let you know how much he appreciates other aspects of you, not just make comments on how you look. 6. His communication style will be mostly sexual. If every conversation you have turns into something sexy or flirty, it's a sign he's only interested in sleeping with you. Guys who want something more will make an effort to find out more about you and what you've been up to. Guys who just want sex will be keen to move the conversation that way very quickly. If he liked you, you'd be able to have conversations that don't go anywhere sexual. You'd have enough of a connection to just be able to chat. 7. He takes hours to reply to your texts. He takes forever to reply to your texts, or doesn't reply at all. Are you always having to double text to get his attention? Maybe he ignores you until he wants something from you like sex. If he liked you, he would reach out and reply to you just to chat with you, as opposed to just when he wants to hook up with you. 8. He never takes you on a date. Do you always hang out at home? Maybe your date night has basically become seeing each other late at night and hooking up. If this arrangement works for you both, great. But if you want something more serious, this is a sign that he probably doesn't feel the same way. If he liked you, he would want to treat you and take you on romantic dates. 9. He never asks you about yourself. He might be quite self-absorbed, or he might just not make any effort to find out more about you. If he never goes out of his way to find out more about you, it's probably because he just doesn't care enough. If he really liked you, he'd be interested in getting to know you, and be excited to find out what you like, how your day's been, what you want to do for dinner, etc. 10. He avoids making plans with you. He finds excuses to leave everything to the last minute, or regularly cancels plans he's made with you, especially if you've included your friends or family, and simply doesn't want to commit. This is a sign he only wants to sleep with you and isn't interested beyond that. If he liked you, he'd be excited to make plans with you. 11. He gets annoyed if you don't sleep with him. This, sadly, is a big one. If you feel like he's resentful of hanging out with you without hooking up, he probably just wants sex and nothing more. Don't feel pressured into sleeping with him, or feel like he'll only want to spend time with you if you have sex. If he liked you, he would be more respectful of your feelings, and just be happy to hang out. Sex would be a bonus, not the only incentive. If he's made it clear he only wants to hook up, you need to respect that, and decide whether or not that works for you. But just remember, if he really liked you, and genuinely wants to get to know you better, he would be open to dating, and would be more vocal about enjoying spending time together outside the bedroom. If he's not, then it's time to move on. You deserve better.